guys, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Maya Julian, and in this video I'm going to be sharing some recent information about coronavirus, aka COVID-19, since it has been spreading virally around the world and even through the internet. Okay, but first of all, let's start with some general information about viruses. So the most important thing that you should know about all viruses is they are known to be as non-living organisms, which means that they do not function the main characteristics of all living organisms, including respiration and excretion. And the most important reason is that they're not made out of cells. And as mentioned in the cell theory, that all living organisms arise from pre-existing cells only, which means that any organism that is not made out of cells is known to be as a non-living organism. But if viruses are not made out of cells, then what are they made out of? Well, they're made out of genetic matter, which is either RNA or DNA. For viruses, they're specifically made out of RNA. The genetic matter is RNA. Unlike us as human beings, which our genetic matter is DNA. Viruses are also made out of molecules including carbohydrates, protein, nucleic acids, and lipids, which are also known to be as fats or fatty layer. Some people compare bacteria to viruses, but bacteria cannot be compared to viruses because bacteria is a living organism, unlike viruses. And bacteria, like all other living organisms, can reproduce alone or individually without needing any help or any assistance in order for it to produce in its process. But for viruses, it does need an assistant or help in order to make more of itself and replicate and spread. And this assistance or help that it needs in order to replicate and make more of itself is known to be as a host cell. Okay, now viruses can infect anyone or any living organism really, whether it's animal, human beings, or even bacteria. And that's how it spreads and replicates. But how does it uses us and uses any living organism in order to make more of itself? Well, first of all, it lands on the host cell or the surface of the host cell. It injects its RNA or its genetic matter into our body. When genetic matter or RNA reaches inside our body, it combines with ribosomes inside our body. Ribosomes are very important because they make proteins, and therefore proteins are very crucial and essential for our body as they play a very important role. Okay, so once the RNA is reached and combined with those ribosomes, the ribosomes stop making proteins and instead make more of the viruses. Once the viruses are multiplied and replicated and spread all over the body, they attack cells, then tissues, and then organs. And then our body system fails because the organs are not going to be able to work properly anymore. And then this causes severe death to the individual. But it all comes to the immune system. If the immune system of the individual is strong or strengthened, it will be able to detect that there's a foreign material right away. And before this foreign material multiplies in the body, it will produce antibodies and white blood cells in order to fight this material. But if it's a weak individual system, it's a weak immune system, it won't be able to fight it. It'll be too weak and it'll be too late because the foreign material has already spread all around the body. But what is coronavirus really? Well, coronavirus spreads in the same way. But for coronavirus, it's actually a group of family or a species of viruses. And the recently discovered virus is known to be as COVID-19, which was discovered in December 2019. And there was also another dangerous type of coronavirus called SARS, which was discovered in 2003 in China. Some scientists think that the COVID-19 and SARS are developing or evolving and putting their RNA together in order to make an even dangerous virus, but we're still not sure of that. Okay, but now let's talk about how the virus transfers, how the corona or the COVID-19 virus transfers from surface to surface. The COVID-19, as we all know, it doesn't transfer through the air or through breath to breath. It transfers through surface to surface. If I sneeze on the chair or on any surface and I have the coronavirus and someone touches it and then puts his hand on his face before washing his hand with a sanitizer or soap and water, he'll guarantee that he got infected. So this also brings me to the question, do I need a mask or not? Well, since it doesn't travel through air, most people think that it's not really helpful. In my opinion, I think that it's helpful because if you're in a really crowded area and there are lots of people you don't know whether they have the coronavirus or the COVID-19 disease or not, anyone could sneeze on you or cough on you. And the mask doesn't just cover your breath, it also covers more than half of your face. So you're guaranteed that if anyone coughs or sneezes on you that has the coronavirus, that all the coronavirus will come on the mask. But it means that you have to take the mask off right away if you notice that anyone did this. Throw it and then immediately wash your hands and make sure that it is cleaned. Okay, now how does this COVID-19 virus die? Okay. Well, this COVID-19 virus has recently been discovered that it can travel through any weather. Whether it's cold and snowing or whether it's humid and hot, it can travel through any type of weather and will not get infected or killed by any type of weather. So it is to be mistaken that if you put your clothes out in sunlight for a temperature above 26 degrees and the virus will die, this is wrong information. But it can die though with the sanitizer and all our cleaning materials that we have. And we need to know that the most important ingredient in all of these cleaning materials is the is the alcohol. The alcohol is known to be an ingredient for killing microbes such as bacteria and viruses. But sometimes alcohol can not be 100% effective on some types of viruses, as all the viruses in the world contain different characteristics. Some viruses have a layer around them, are wrapped with an outer layer. And these viruses are called enveloped viruses, because that outer layer is known to be as the envelope. And there are other types of viruses that are known to be as non-enveloped viruses. And the alcohol ingredient is more effective on the enveloped viruses than the non-enveloped viruses. It doesn't mean that it's not effective at the non-enveloped viruses at all. It is effective, but not as much as it could be effective on the enveloped viruses. But it's important to know that, luckily for us, the enveloped virus, the coronavirus or the COVID-19 virus is one of the enveloped viruses, which is easier for us to kill it because the alcohol is more effective on the enveloped viruses. So coronavirus or the COVID-19 virus is easier to kill with a hand sanitizer and any cleaning material that has alcohol, because it's an enveloped virus. But whether you're killing bacteria, viruses, any types of bacteria, you have to make sure that the concentration of the alcohol is at least 60 to 70% and above. It's written on the back of the bottle of the sanitizer or any cleaning instrument or material you have. If there is no concentration at all of alcohol, then that means that your alcohol or that your cleaning material, whether it's a hand sanitizer or any type of cleaning material, will not be effective. It has to be at least 60 to 70% in order for it to be effective. You also have to know that scientists recently discovered that most of the patients that have this coronavirus or the COVID-19 disease are the patients who contain the blood type A. And generally, in the population worldwide, the blood type O which is 34%, is more common than the blood type A, which is 32%. But in this situation, it's reversed. It seems that the blood type O is only 25%. 25% of the people who contain blood type O have the coronavirus or the COVID-19 disease, while 41% of people who have this disease are blood type A. So, recommended for you, if you have a blood type A, make sure that you stay at home at all times and that you strengthen your immune system, because it seems that blood type O is more healthier than the blood type A. So make sure that you increase the number of vegetables and fruits that you eat, but more vegetables and less fruits, because fruits have fructose, a high number of fructose, which cannot be helpful for this situation. Make sure that you also decrease the number of sugars and drink a lot of water for your own health. Okay? And if you have a blood type O, continue eating vegetables and continue eating healthy food. If you have blood type O and you didn't get the virus, make sure that you continue eating healthy food, healthy vegetables, and you'll guarantee that you won't get this coronavirus or the COVID-19 disease. If the coronavirus or the COVID-19 is troubling you so much, you came out from a very long day and you don't know whether you got the disease or not, then do this exercise. It might help. Hold your breath for 10 seconds. Once you let your breath out, if you can't really breathe normally anymore, or if you coughed, or if you sneezed, make sure that you go to the hospital right away, because you might have caught the symptoms of the coronavirus. And also drink a lot of water to keep your mouth moist at all times, because it will be better for the foreign materials that will land on your mouth to get swallowed right away, and the immune system and the stomach acid to break them down before they get multiplied in your body. So if you're doing all these precautions correctly, you can guarantee that you don't have or you won't get the coronavirus. Okay? Thanks for watching this video. And if you thought it was interesting and you liked this video, don't forget to thumbs up. If you're keen for more videos like these, don't forget to subscribe. Thank you and bye.